is Sherry from Style Tips with Sherry, and today what I'm going to do is put my makeup on and in front of you guys. And so I just thought it might be kind of fun. You know, last week I showed you what was in my makeup bag, and I was talking to my sister, you know, crazy Wendy's sister, and she said, just put your makeup on. We want to see how you do it. And so I thought, okay, why not? And also this month is a big makeup month because we're doing the Love Your Face Masterclass. And you guys, if you're not signed up for it yet, make sure you go do that. But I thought, well, let's just talk about makeup this month. And we probably won't do it all month, but we also have a virtual retreat coming up and all of those things. But so what, anyway, I started with the whole CrossFit thing. I got home and took a shower and I started like putting my makeup on, and I thought, no, stop. Let me show you guys how I do makeup. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so I already did my moisturizer and put it on, and I actually have an oil that I use, and I mix it. It's from Pure Haven, and I actually mix it in with my moisturizer and go like that and put it all over my face. So I've already done that because I was sort of in the middle of it when I decided to like show you guys how I do my makeup. So anyway, my foundation, what I'm gonna do first, I'm sort of holding my hair back, and I'm in my guest bedroom because it's just the lighting's better in here. So I squirt the foundation on my finger, and then I just go like this and put it, you know, just on one cheek. And so I do that, and then I put it on the other. Okay, so, you know, I know a lot of times people use a makeup sponge and, you know, brushes. I just haven't. I've never done that. And so I'm gonna put it over my mouth. And I'm going to tell you a little bit, you know, about anti-aging makeup. Okay, so then I go to my nose and I put it on my nose. You guys can just watch me and I'll keep talking. So anti-aging makeup, you know, when you start getting a little bit more mature skin, you got to think a little bit more about making sure that you have good moisturizer and maybe some good oils for your faces, and not for your faces, you only have one face, but you know what I mean. So make sure that you are very hydrated and moisturized. That is super, super important. And so I put that on first, and then I do use like I told you last week, it's the Youth Infusing Serum Makeup from Estee Lauder. I really do like it. And you know what, sometimes I do a double coat. I won't today because I'm really not leaving the house today. And normally if I'm not leaving the house, I'm not even going to put my makeup on, but I thought I would do this video, so that's why I'm doing it. But sometimes I do a double coat. The other thing I want you to know is that when you get a foundation, and if you're going to, you know, you're working and let's say you're over the age of 45 and you want something that's, you know, more mature skin. And I'm not saying 45 is mature skin, but I know we have to take care of our skin at that age, right? And I'm 58. And so it's super important that, you know, you really think on, okay, what types of foundation? And so make sure that it's not a matte foundation. You want something that has a dewy finish to it, maybe a creamier finish, something that's gonna be a little shinier on your skin. You don't want something that's super matte because that will make you look drier and it will make your wrinkles stand out more. So there's that. Okay, I'm gonna put that back in my little box. I've got my little bag here. Did you see you guys last week on the video? Remember I told you that I couldn't find this bag anymore? Well, we did find a kind of a similar bag, and I linked it last week. So just so you know, I already used my little shinny thing, so I don't have to do that now. But last week, if you want to see that, what I do with that. All right, next I'm going to take some powder, and I just talked to you about not having, you know, a matte finish, but I do like to sort of set my foundation. So I've already put that on. I'm going to just dip this in here, and I just take it and go like this and around and pull the color down so I don't have a line between my chin and my neck. So, and then I do it on my forehead and just a little bit around my nose. And it's really just helping the color to not, the foundation to not like look like I have any lines or anything. So not wrinkle lines, but you know, like makeup color lines. So it's just to blend it in. So I use that, that's next. And then I do my blush. You guys, I'm really fast with my makeup. I don't take a whole long time. So remember, I did tell you last week, oh, I did get some new brushes. Not going to use those today. I'm going to save them for the master class, but I really needed some new brushes. Mine are just really having a heyday. It's time. So I found a good brush set that I'm going to get. So anyway, we'll talk about that and what kinds of brushes and that sort of thing. We'll do that on the master class. But anyway, my little blush, and I just tap that in there, and I do go to kind of like, see where we go like that, but I really kind of follow this line here, and I like to almost say like kind of like a Nike check mark. So I kind of do this and then just sort of up. So if you take it and go zoop, like that, just like a Nike, and then a little on the apple, and then zoop up that line, just like that. So I'm not real particular about just making sure you've got some color on there. Is really super simple. All right, most important thing is, I should show, well, I don't need to show you, I don't need to bend that down, but most important thing are my eyebrows. So, all right, so I'm gonna come up close to you. And remember I told you last week I used this, like, it's Naked Urban Decay, but I'm gonna just take this brush, the angled brush, and I'm gonna dip it in there, all right? So I'm just dipping it, kind of putting some color on there, okay? And then I'm going to take, and I'm going to have to, hopefully this goes on right because I'm kind of looking at you and looking in, watching the camera and all of that. So I just take at the end and start and put in little jabs. That's it. Like little marks. So start here. Dot, 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 and take it to the end. Now remember, I have permanent eyebrows. So if you could get up close, you can see this is just that she had to tattoo, it's called soft tap, because I had no hairs, like none, from here to here. So she had to color that in, and then she filled in like the sparse areas there. But so you can see when you use color, you can see the difference from like just filling in the color. And I have permanent eyebrows. So I'm telling you that even when you do, you've got to do you have to do a little maintenance with them. You can't just like leave them alone. All right, so I'm going to go back to the beginning here, and I little tap, and I'm going to take the color just to the end, just like that, filling it in. And honestly, you guys can use an eyeshadow that's the same color of your brows. You can use a pencil, a number of things. Like this is not a brow powder. This is actually eyeshadow. And so you can see I might need a little more here. So I dipped back in, and I just go and making sure. And so now my brows are done. Simple as that. All right, now, next thing I do is put on, I love this little case because it just contains everything. Now I'm going to put on that eyeshadow that I showed you last week. And this is the brush. All right, now it looks really big there. In fact, in my new brush kit, it actually is kind of big. There's one in here like this, so I was really super happy about that because I was like, okay, I need one of these because I know it works. Look what happened, you guys. The light color on this set fell out and broke. Fell on the floor. It was so sad, so I'm going to have to get a replacement. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But anyway, so I'm just going to tap it. This is all I do is I tap. I know this isn't the proper way. I tell you guys, I'm not a makeup artist, but I do know how to put on my makeup. And it's just learning simple guidelines, really. Okay, so I just go like this, on top, kind of on top of both of them, the dark and the light. That's it. And then I close my eye and go over the whole lid, just like that. Tap again and go over this one. I'm sure if there's a professional makeup artist out there watching me, they think that I've lost my marbles. Like, how can she be teaching makeup? I'm not teaching makeup. I'm showing you how I do my makeup. And I promise you, if you follow along and do yours like mine, it's going to come out just fine. So, I mean, we're not about perfection, people. We're about feeling good about ourselves. And I'm going to tell you, the biggest thing is honestly making sure the colors are correct. Notice, I'm a warm, and I think I'm going to do some series. Mark in the comments if you like this idea. I think I'm going to do some videos on colors that are good for each of the color codes. And if you know my color code system, which most of you that watch this do, and if you haven't taken your free color test, go over and do that, coloreanalysis.com. We'll put up a little thing there that says, we'll also put a link down at the bottom. But go take, you can get 7 free colors, digital colors. So make sure you do that. And then if you want all of your colors, you get them for only $10 if you want the virtual. And so the main thing is that you've got to dress for your colors and you have to do your makeup for your colors. Everything should blend. And so I'm thinking that I should do some videos on how to pick the right colors, especially with the new spring makeup that's going to be coming out. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff on trends. I get my trend report on January 15th. I can't wait. And I know there's some already videos out on new trends, but I have a really in-depth trend report that I get. And remember last fall, when I got my trend report and I did the video last year in the fall, and I told you there were 135 new trends that had come out in the fall. And I mean, not like 35, but 135. So there's a lot of new trends. So I'm going to go through, pick the ones that I really feel are the most relevant to you guys, and then I'll report on those. And I'm even thinking that I'm going to go to a department store or a store of some kind and really see actual clothes and show you that way. So if you like that idea, let me know. And if you have any other ideas, because it's hard to come up with ideas every week. I'm just saying. So anyway, I got my eyes on, done that. And now I'm going to put my mascara on. And I do use the Bad Gal Bang mascara. Really, really like it. Oh goodness, I hope I can do this way. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to pick up my little mirror that I use here, because I think that if I, can you see me okay? Yeah. I think if I, oh gosh, I didn't blend my makeup really well here. Oh gracious. I think that if I had it on my nose, I think if I don't use this, my eye mascara is going to get all over the place. So, all right. So I just do the top, you know, just lashes, just like this. I go, and when you put your mascara on, you guys, you got to go kind of almost toward the lash line. Like get as low as you can and then pull it out. But look at the difference in that. All right. And then like, that's one coat of that mascara. And I don't use a serum, as you saw last week. I have a serum in there to grow my lashes, but I never use it. That's just regular mascara on like one coat. Well, I mean, maybe 2 coats, I mean, I just go over it a couple times. All right. And then here's another thing. Let me tell you this. When you put your brush back in your mascara wand, do not go like this. Because when you go like that to get more mascara on it, you actually put air into the tube and it dries it out. So you want to just go like this and kind of wiggle it around. All right. So never like this, or you'll go through mascara like crazy. And some of you, I just saved you some money because you were like, oh, I never thought of that before. So maybe that's why my mascara dries out so much. Yep, that's probably why. All right. So I'm going to do this on this side. So I was talking about color and why it's so important. So I'm a warm, so I'm going to wear coppers and golds and olive greens and browns and beiges and colors like that. And if you're a cool, you're the opposite of me. So you're going to do pinks and roses. And I just think it's so important to wear colors that complement you. And as I was putting on my mascara, I realized I forgot to put on my concealer. I saw that when I was up close. So I'm going to use this little mirror again. I got this mirror not too long ago. I can't even tell you where I got it. It was not very expensive, but it has like a 10-time magnifier on one side and a regular on the other. And so I like it. I'll tell you, I think I would prefer to have one that actually was really big and could stick to my mirror. But the only one I could find is a super small one. So maybe they have such a thing. I also heard, and just saw recently, not heard, but saw when I was shopping, that they have a 20 magnifying mirror. So you might want to go find one of those. By the way, you guys, you know, I've been shouting out to people saying thank you for the comments. And you know what? I love you guys commenting. And so I think what I'm just going to do is say thank you for commenting, because when I don't want to leave anybody out. And so thank you guys for commenting. It just means the world. And I also know that sometimes people want to just get right to the subject matter and not have to listen to that. And so I've heard from some people. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe we should just not do that anymore, but do some other fun things. I don't know what. We'll think of something. So anyway, but thank you guys for commenting, because I do look at everyone and try to answer everyone. I think I've done that. I did miss some on the one with the gray-haired one recently, and I didn't realize there were like 3 on there I didn't see, and I don't know how I didn't see that. But anyway, ideas I love. Here's another video I think I'm going to do. I'm kind of all over the place today, aren't I? I'm going to show you how to shop a department store, and to show you what departments are in the department stores. In fact, when I'm done with this video today, I'm going to call my local department store and see if they'll let me come in and do that and kind of walk around, or if I'm going to have to sneak, because sometimes you're not allowed to go in. All right, so next I'm going to use this color. It's called Persimmon. This is a color I didn't show you last week, but it's in my makeup bag. And it's by Synagence. And it's like an orange red. It's fabulous for a warm. And so I'm going to use my little mirror again. And when you put your lipstick on, you want to start kind of in the middle and then go outward. Can't talk like that. So like that. All right. And then you go to the top. Okay, so you can see I got lots of lines around my lip. The great thing about this lipstick, I really shouldn't talk on doing this, I sound silly, but the great thing about this lipstick, this long-lasting Synagence, and Mary Kay has a new one out that does it, it's a liquid, is that it does not fall into your lines. Okay, in itself, just that in itself is worth the price of getting these. So if you don't know a Synagence person near you or a Mary Kay person, find one. And that's what I should do on the colors, on those like the Synagence. And if there's another long lasting, let me know. Because that makes all the difference in the world. Okay, so there's that. Then I like to put a little bit of a gloss over top of it. This is the Mary Kay gloss. That's okay. It's okay. You can mix and match. Go like that. And notice that's my color for my warm. And then I take my, take my little hair thing, kind of fluff up my hair a little bit. Do this here. Had to do my hair. Normally I don't fix my hair until after my makeup is done. All right, there you go. And ta-da! Just like that. It's easy peasy as pie. I am not kidding you. All right, you guys. Well, if you're not signed up for the masterclass, make sure you go do that. It's coming up. It's Tuesday. It's like in 3 days. And so make sure you do that. And I hope you sign up for the virtual retreat too. I'll tell you about that on the call. But anyway, I will see you. And thanks for joining. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that. And hit the little bell and ding, ding, and it'll give you notifications and all of that. And thank you guys for commenting. And just know that I think you're amazing. And it's so fun to do these videos for you. So see you next week. Bye.